What up, chat? Let's get those all messages enabled. How's everybody doing out there tonight? I'm sorry. I know I have not been live lately. Unc has been just a tad bit under the weather. And still there. But wanted to touch base with everybody and say what's up. What up, Sadie? I don't know what the hell that says, but welcome to the chat, sir. Look like my man throwing Japanese characters at me. Is what it is, man. Mr. James Conner, man. A little under the weather, sir. Not gonna lie, bro. A little under the weather, but everything gonna be all right. Legend, what the hell does that mean, sir? Put me on, fam. Where my man Paul, Sadie? What you talking about, Willis? Who's your man? What up, Legend? What the hell is that symbol? Put me on, sir. All right, Sadie, but what is it? What does it mean, man? I don't know. Well, that helps. That helps an awful lot, sir. Thank you for absolutely not. I should have at least brushed my beard before I came on here. The one that you put in your comment in front of the one, the number one in front of the A, and then the legend copied you and then wrote them. Sadie, bro, go back to your first message and just look at it. It's like it looks like a Japanese, like half Japanese letter, half letter A. You see my, yeah, that one, legend. The one that the legend just typed. Yeah, that one. You seen my last few shorts. Pause, legend. That is extra wild, sir. I have not been looking at your wardrobe, sir. None of that. Unc been sick as they come though, man. And you know what's crazy? So I finally gave up nicotine, people. Got some good news for everybody. Anybody that's happy for me like the stream, but Unc finally gave up nicotine. And it's been a long battle. I gave up the cigarettes a while ago, but I was still using grab a leaf in my hand rolls. And then I was using nicotine pouches, like the arm pouches. And I completely gave nicotine up as of Friday. Saturday, I wasn't feeling that good, but I'm like, all right, it's to be expected. I'm going through some nicotine withdrawal or whatever. Sunday, I felt a little worse. And then Sunday night, that's when I realized I was sick, like full blown sick. And I'm like, oh no, that sucks. So yesterday, yesterday was horrible, man. Today was not quite as bad, but still sucks. Legend said doing a roofing job on my vacation. Why the hell would you be doing a roofing job on your vacation, bro? What kind of foolishness is attached to that? I'm not doing no type of work on my vacation, brother. Hell no. Make it extra money. Oh, that's different. I thought you were doing your own roofing job, like fixing your own roof. I'd be like, hell no. I'm hiring somebody or it can wait. Definitely not doing that shit on vacation. Extra money though, more power to you, sir. What I'm looking to do, that security company that I was working for, they do cruises. So I'm looking to take some PTO from my job and use it to go work on a cruise as security. That'd be cool. So how's everybody doing tonight? We got and our Cliff checked in. That's what made me decide to go live. I want to give her the opportunity to out. Sadie beat her to the punch. Let's see. Legend said I had so much vacation. I had so much. Wait, I had so much too and vacation for 2 weeks vacation. I guess. I don't know, bro. Legend said I had so much too and vacation for 2 weeks of vacation. I guess that makes sense. I can't make sense of it though. Like I said, a little under the weather. And Unc is dumb when he don't feel good. That's why I hate. Oh, okay. Okay, Tyrell. That's why I hate going to work when I'm feeling sick. I prefer to be there because it makes me feel better than sitting home. But at the same time, I turn stupid. So you know, that I'm gonna make some kind of mistake because I'm sick. That's gonna come back and bite me in the ass later on. And yeah, that I don't like that feeling. It would be nice. This is not the world we live in, but it would be nice if it could just be understood that I would not take any days off unless I absolutely needed, unless it was for the betterment of the company. But obviously, that's not how they look at it when you take a day off. And God forbid I make a mistake. It'd be nice if they say, oh, you know what? He actually cares about his job. He does a great job. He's very capable. You know he knows what he's doing. So if he made a mistake, must have been out of his control. Let's not give him a hard time about it. Yeah, right. But it would be nice. All things considered, that is, every word of that is true. But try getting somebody else to recognize that shit. Legend said, I am watching. Well, no, I am watching Breaking Bad. Pause. What are you watching it on? Senor Legend. Trying to get a split screen. I sent the link to Cam. Hold on a second. Let's see if we can't get Niggas Buddha in here. Trying to get somebody else. My 4K. Yo, pause, Legend. That's wow, dude. My man said, bro. My 4K. my basically my 4.75 inches is what it looks like. That's what I'm reading up your screen. And the joke was, what is watching? Watching got a T in it. You asked one of my watching Breaking Bad on it. Yeah, I know. Watching. You're watching on your 4.75 inch. That's crazy. Yeah, watching, my friend, is WATCHING. Watching, on the other hand, is something with which I am unfamiliar. That's why I was asking you all about watching Breaking Bad, because I'm not even quite sure what that is. And then the answer that I got, seeing that it was missing a pause, it sounded wild, and I was a little nervous. I'm like, I don't know if I really even want to know the answer to that shit. Anyway, Mr. Legend, I'm over here beating a dead horse, man. You know, I don't like killing jokes. So, since that one seemed to have gone over everybody's head, I say we just move along to the next one. You can hear me right now. I think that's a little better, probably. I keep forgetting it's going through the Bluetooth right now, so I don't know if you guys can hear me that well. When the arms of these here glasses are being covered up. Legend, do you hear me better now, or did it make a difference? That I'm wondering. Say okay. So that means I don't have to freeze. I can cover up my ears and don't have to worry about messing with the audio. Yo, I feel like absolute crap right now. This really sucks. And damn it, damn it, damn it. I meant to bring home cough drops. I got cough drops and shit at work. Uh, I meant to bring home a bunch. What up, Sadie? I meant to bring home a bunch, and I did not. Also, I have liquid IV with the immune support, but I need water. I'm out of water. So now I gotta go to somewhere. Probably will give me some water and some cough drops. Probably some Theraflu or something similar. So I can rest up just enough to be able to take my sickly ass to work tomorrow. Oh man, let's just say, look at my channel when you get a chance. All right, brother, I got you. Bad shite crazy. Vitamin C, zinc, fluids, pause. Yep. I got all of that except for the water. I bought the liquid IV that has and the zinc and all of that good ish in it. You just reminded me too. I gotta check the copper level in those packets because when you overdo it with zinc, you really should take an extra copper. I can't remember why, but I remember that being important. I was taking a lot of zinc when people worried about the pandemic. Sadie, probably not, bro. I feel like absolute shit. So chances are tomorrow I'm not gonna go. Just been a while, and I figured, you know what? Let me show my face. I said I got to ride home today. I didn't take. I've been taking the bus lately until I get my bike back because the Uber home is like $50, and hell no. So today, a friend needed a favor. He needed help moving a couch. So I went and he ended up dropping me home, and I ended up getting home sooner than I would have. So I figured, I got a couple extra minutes. Let me jump on the stream, say what's up to everybody, let them know I'm a little under the weather, and that I ain't going anywhere, and I will be back, and all of that good stuff. Blah, blah, blah. So, that's pretty much why I'm here. See, little legend says, I'm enjoying sunflower seeds, low on salt. Pause. Probably got sick on the bus. Nah, could be. I really don't know. Everybody at my job is sick, so there's that. Bad shake crazy. MotoGP V4 Yamaha by memory. What do you mean by memory? Dude, I can't wait to see the Yamaha V4 is up. Hopefully, it'll take them a couple of years before they actually put it out for street use. That'll give me time to get mine paid off. I'm definitely gonna want one when it's available to the public. Damn it, I need tissue. Hey, we're freezing. Oh, geez. Oh, gosh. Gosh. Oh, man, this sucks, people. This sucks a lot. Hold on one second. That's why I went inside. Grab the tissue. So, oh, this absolutely sucks. Howdy, people. What up? In our clips, you have the cold. I'm talking. Yo, it sucks. Absolutely sucks. Um, check this out though. In our clips, um, is officially nicotine free. It has been since Friday. So it was like Friday around this time. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So 4 days. And I made this decision before I started feeling like shit. And I actually stuck with it. So, I gave up the actual cigarettes a long time ago. And what I was doing for a while was putting a lot of tobacco in my special blend and using those nicotine pouches. But I stopped with tobacco a while ago because even before I got sick, they were making me cough so much, and I just couldn't enjoy smoking. So I just stopped putting the tobacco in there, and I was still using the nicotine pouches. And then Friday, I just decided, all right, that's it. I'm giving these up. And then when I first started feeling sick, I thought it was withdrawal. And then, like when it really all out hit me, I was like, "Oh shit, nah, I'm just sick." And that sucked now because now I gotta sit there and quit the damn nicotine um while I'm sick, and that sucks. You can't see any chats. That's weird. Do you have all messages enabled? It's not too many people in here anyway. Like I said, Unc's being a bitch because he's sick. People don't want to hear his fairy ass complaining. So We're a little light in the chat today. Tis what it is, though. If you run it back to the beginning, you'll hear me specifically telling the people that really I only went live for you. That I saw your comment and I went live because I was trying to give you the opportunity to call first in the stream. And it didn't work out, but it's all good. It matters not. So yeah, technically, this live stream is for you. Technically. I I don't like being a burden. And I know how much I complain when I don't feel good. So that's why you haven't really been seeing me going live too much. I was like, all I'm gonna do is bitch and moan. That should be funny for a few minutes, but it get old real quick. So let me not do that. Stuffy nose little yeah. Especially when you gotta pause, when you gotta keep blowing it all day, and then it starts getting like red and irritated. And then it's been a while since this happened to me. But I've been in situations where the only thing available to blow my nose with was a paper towel, and it gets irritated real fast. And now every time I gotta blow my nose or even wipe it or scratch an itch or something, on fire. You them. You understand? On fire. It's a burn. You don't want to get burned like that, my youth. Seriously. The bomber clot rush. So wicked. Most valid take is that stuffy noses generates your whole body, like, your whole entire sickness. When you can't breathe, your head starts to hurt. Facts. And then you start feeling weak. And then when you breathe through your mouth, your throat dries out and shit. I put earplugs in my nose when I sleep. You put earplugs in your nose when you sleep? When you're sick, I'm assuming, because that's not healthy though. Definitely don't want to be breathing through your mouth. Got you. All right. I thought you meant like under normal circumstances to force you to breathe through your mouth. I was like, sheesh. I didn't say when you're sleeping. I said when you're sick. Dude, I am so happy right now that I fully kicked the nicotine habit. Um, I have been a slave to nicotine for hmm, I'm trying to figure this out since I have been a nicotine for 27 years. and it really controls your life. Like it's like my day revolved around my smoke breaks and yeah, making sure that I brought everything I needed to work with me because once I got there, I couldn't leave. Let's see, full day of school tomorrow, half day Thursday, off Friday. I thought you were sick. You gonna go to school, get everybody else sick? I mean, I didn't go to school when I wasn't sick, so going to school when I was legitimately sick, hell no. Full day of school tomorrow, half day of school Thursday. There has not been school since all the snow. Florida boy. First of all, it definitely wasn't no 75 degrees. Look, I got one, two, three, four shirts on, my jacket, and my definitely wasn't 75 degrees. Second of all, I was 33 years old when I moved to Florida. Up until then, I had to deal with the same shit that you dealing with. When I went to school, I had to deal with the same shit. I remember I used to wake up early on snow days to go shoveling people's driveways before I went to school. 75-degree weather year round. Yeah, right. That's Columbia. That's not Florida. You get a hot summers. Dude shoveling gets yeah. And now I can only imagine. I mean, the numbers are higher, but the buying power, I'm sure, is the same. But back then, I used to get like for a corner house, the whole driveway and the whole sidewalk and everything. I used to get like $50. So I'm sure it got to be like at least 100 now. And if you do it efficiently, you can get done in like a half an hour, 20 minutes. So it's like you legit wake up an extra hour early, get three houses done. You just made yourself $300 before it was even time to go to school. Fuck. I used to do that when I was an adult, like when I was working at FedEx. I would do a couple of hours before I went to work. Clips at around 60. Not gonna lie, but in my neighborhood, I charge 75 because they're old people. Old people are stupid, and it's easy to get over and take advantage of them. So I get in where I fit it. That's how you feel in our clips. That's what it is. I ain't gonna knock you for it. At least you honest. For anybody that's not reading the comments, that's not what she said. That's not at all what she said. Oh man. Yo, you know what you gotta do though? Since you know it's gonna snow every year, like it's no surprise. Get a snow blower, right? So if you get a snowball, especially if you find one on like Facebook Marketplace or something, you want for like, 100, $200. Now you could get so many more driveways done with so much less effort. Oh, you have a snowblower? Oh, so you're golden, man. Like I would just, especially when it snows on like a Saturday or something, I would get out there. I mean, you can't work all day because people will eventually get it cleared, but you could easily do 10 houses. And you talking about 75 each? Yo, that's like a whole week's pay in one day for like after tax money. Maybe not a whole week, but you know what I mean. It's nice money. I know, bro. The cheat code. Yeah. Hell yeah, it's a cheat code. And then the thing is, too, you got to remember, you're old enough to understand this already, but not everybody does, no matter how old they get. People are not paying you because they want to see you work hard. People are paying you because they want results. Um, so that snowblower is gonna do a much better job on their driveway than somebody with a shovel. So even though it's less work, they get a better result, so they don't mind paying for it. Why is like no one in this stream? Well, the channel's still really new, and when you have under 1,000 subscribers, YouTube does not recommend you to as many people. They don't even allow too many people in the stream all at the same time. But what's it called? Um, yeah, I'm sure it'll go eventually. Shouldn't be more covered with ice. So a snowball really cut shit right now. Cat, that's Nick. That's you. I meant to ask you last time. Oh, true. I guess. I'll switch to snowblowing. Pause. That's wild. Look at my paragraph above. I don't see no what. I don't see no paragraph above. The only paragraph I see is the one that said around 60. Not gonna lie. Well, my neighborhood, I charge 75 because they're old people and they can't even see what bills they're giving me. That's the only paragraph I see. Yeah, if you don't keep up on that shit while it's coming down, you're screwed. Yeah, I can imagine. Why does that shit keep happening? Nah, Dave says, oh, yeah, oh, shit. I hadn't, for some reason, I thought it was Nick. That one, YouTube blocked your fucking message, but oh, well. It said it, oh, take that off. I know you probably don't want that shit anyway. Let's talk to AJ and Nick. Though, oh shit, that's what's up. Yo, man, I'm over here sick as sick as they come. So I was telling the chat earlier, but I don't think you were here. I'm not sure. But I gave up the nicotine pouches. I already stopped using grab belief. because that shit had me coughing way too much. Like, I wasn't enjoying anything, right? So then, as of Friday, I gave up the nicotine pouches, and Saturday is when I started feeling a little under the weather, but I didn't think anything of it. I thought it was nicotine withdrawals. And then what was it called? Oh fuck. Sunday, like towards the nighttime, that's when I started to realize I was actually sick. And dude, man, I woke up yesterday like, fuck. Man, see, keep that shit down, man. Pause. Oh man, this chill don't help either. Yeah, dude. Hell no, that shit don't fucking help at all, dude. Magnus, what's going on, brother, man? Shout out to India, sir. What time is it over there right now? And all clips ready with the pause. Proud of you, young lady, as usual. Your pause game is always been on point. And I recognize that. No hesitation either. Uh, yo, what's with this? Is this a new YouTube thing? That little fucking that little symbol? Cause now I'm seeing this shit like this is like the fourth or fifth time. Oh, Legend, you there, bro? Just getting ready for 7 a.m. Oh shit, top of the morning, sir. Over here, it's just past 8 p.m. And I'm getting ready to take my sickly ass to bed. Oh, so you can see it too? All right. I don't know what the fuck that means. I think that might have something to do with translation. Yeah, and our clips. What the fuck is that? Why does that keep popping up? I I think I've seen that symbol on Google Translate before. So I wonder if it's trying to say like that it's translating something. Who the F knows, man? Did you just put that there? Or did that come up on its own when you put the emoji? Pause, I think, just in case. Definitely don't need to be finding myself on no damn t-shirts because I wasn't feeling well. That'd be crazy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's like the logo for the Google Translate app, if I'm not mistaken. You send an emoji, yeah, so that must got something to do with that shit. But hold on, people. Yeah, so that little fucking symbol behind the A is part of the Google Translate thumbnail. So we gotta have something to do with that shit. Nigga AJ said, "What's up, by the way?" Yo, that's what's up, man. Tell him I said the same. I'm sure you did already. Oh man. Yo, dude, man. So yeah, so now my first thoughts when I realized I was getting sick, I'm like, of course, when I decided to give up nicotine, I would get sick at the same time. So now I gotta like, fight this temptation. And I'm like, wait a second. Nah, I'm better off. Because you ever notice that like I mean, and not just the fact that when you try to smoke when you're sick, it sucks. But on top of that, like the nicotine don't hit the same. Like when I'm feeling sick, remember because I was using the nicotine pouches, like those wouldn't necessarily affect my lungs or anything, but still, like I didn't get any satisfaction out of them. Like it would feel like I wasn't getting any nicotine. So it's like kind of like a complete waste anyway. So I'm like, all right, actually, it kind of helped that I got sick at this time. So it's a lot more likely for me to stick with it. And it's already been 4 days. I've never gone 4 days, except a couple times in jail. I couldn't, you know, I ended up spending more than just a night, and I couldn't get myself any kind of tobacco or nothing. Happened a few times to me. But other than that, like that was torture. That wasn't me like making the decision to put down the cigarettes. Like all these times that I quit smoking, I always had some other nicotine delivery system. Like the first time I went 4 days without any nicotine, and the hard part is over. Just gotta make sure I don't even think about it because that was such a hard habit to break. I would never want to have to do that shit again. The day after I quit Blaze and I got sick, I ain't been sick since. Really? That's funny. That's funny. And all clips. All right, guys, I gotta go. But I'm glad I could be here for a while. Pause. Have a blessed night. Feel better. Thank you, and all clips. Appreciate you. You feel better too. And good luck volleyball, young lady. Hope you guys win the championship this year and every year, obviously. Um, I'm thinking it's time for my bitch ass to start getting some sleep. And our clips, you know who that is? You know that video, the short, with me when the guy threw the water balloon at me in traffic? That's the guy that threw the water balloon at me. We already won our first championship. How many championships are there per year? There's not like one big championship at the end. Oh no, I'll ask you about that next time. Congratulations, by the way. Oh man. Yeah, so time to take my sickly ass to sleep. I will catch you guys on another day after this cold goes away because I'm not gonna be a whiny burden once it stops being funny, starts getting annoying. But I check you guys when I feel a little better. In the meantime, we got videos out, people's pause. You can definitely check the video section for some episodes of the Podcast. Maybe I'll get some rest out of them more. Definitely, brother, man. I jump when I get out of work. I still don't have my damn bike. I dropped that shit off the Monday before Christmas. They saying this week, and this week's almost over. So let's see. Later, later, everybody. Have a good night. Thank you for joining us live on the Podcast. There's more than we can say for can, bastard.